let me say this, and I said I wasn't going to go deep into this, but I need to talk about sex and what it is. All right, and I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but I just need to tell women, once again, I need you to understand. I told you, just like Matu's trying to say, oh, she created him as a helpmate, when he know full well that's not what happened. But she was never supposed to be sexing him. Why? Because she had the ability to procreate on her own. This is why the mitochondria shuts one of those X chromosomes down. Because she has the ability to procreate on her own. But when the mitochondria recognizes that she didn't procreate on her own, well, I can't give this child full powers. Well, what does full powers look like in a being? Well, it looked like an X-Man. It looks like Jesus of Nazareth, who walked on water and multiplied bread and calmed the seas and could tame the winds. It looked like an X-Man. How did Mary supposedly give birth? A virgin birth. That's parthenogenesis. So what I'm saying to you is, and by the way, there's some issues with that whole Mary story, Jesus, and the birth and all that. There's issues with that. But if, again, this is a being that comes from a parthenogenic birth, then it's going to have full access to both X chromosomes, and that's going to give that being X-Men powers. So when she learns to tap back in, she doesn't need a male to fertilize the egg for her. She can do it herself. Why is it that when she started having sex with this being, that now she's giving birth to beings that don't have full access to that X chromosome? So what is sex? And I'm ready to get into this. I'm gonna try not to go too deep. I was trying not to go too deep on this. So let me help you understand something. Sex is we've been told it's natural. And I get it, because y'all see all the animals do it. But every animal, name one, is hybrid. They're hybrid. They all come from somewhere else. They're hybrid, created by some other being, planet here. Okay. So the original beings, and when I say the original feminine being, now we spoke about this. There was other beings on this planet before the so-called Anunnaki got here. There was other beings on the planet before the so-called Anunnaki got here, and they had the ability to procreate on their own. And some people say, well, what? Humans do that, Diva. I want y'all to find, and we talked about this, the Amazon women of South America, also the Khalifa tribe of North America, all women tribe. Again, the same tribe. These are melanated women, but the same tribes that the Wonder Woman story is based off of, that y'all think is entertainment. They're giving you the facts in your face. So here's my point about sex. The woman still has the ability to procreate on her own when she has knowledge of self. When we're talking about sex, it is what I would call an alien technology for giving birth. An alien technology for giving birth. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, what you need to understand, women, as this person just said in this comment section, it looks like the sperm are attacking the egg. Now, how many hundreds of thousands of sperm does she have to shoot off into, does he rather have to shoot off into a woman in order for it to get to the egg? Well, he got to shoot off hundreds of thousands, all right, just to get to the egg. Why is that? Because as soon as those sperm enter into her vessel, her body goes on full red alert, and they are trying to kill everything coming inside of her. Now, let's be 100% clear about how every vessel works. Anything that is natural to your vessel, your body does not fight it. So if your body is fighting the sperm, that's telling you it's not natural to your vessel. Now, if it was natural, you know what, he don't need to send but 2 or 3 of them. Because what's going to happen is your body is going to embrace and surround the sperm and take them to the egg. And they're going to say, here you go. But no, that's not what happens. Because when he does his business or plants his seed, well, her body is trying to kill them off like space invaders, because that's what they are, seamen. They're bacteria. And her body's trying to kill them. Why? What's this whole yeast infection? Listen, I'm just telling you what it is. Then I want you to take some time and go and look up the embryos of every being, from a tadpole to a chicken to an elephant to a horse, and see how they all the same.